All right, we're going to do it once more. And this time, no mistakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning. Good morning.
It's great to stay up late.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
When the band began to play, the stars were shining bright.
But now the milkman's on his way. It's too late to say goodnight.
So say good morning.
Ah, good morning. Sundays was inside.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
It could be grander than to be in Louisiana in the morning. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were still going.
Good afternoon and welcome to Good Morning 30A. I'm Julie Brown.
And I'm Red Bizard.
And we are coming to you from the Santa Rosa Beach Club on a very unbeachy day, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Cloudy.
The fog out there is amazing.
So I'm sorry that you don't have a good day with us, but usually have a beautiful water beautiful view. But we're joined by Dr. Bawa from Dr. Bawa and Associates in Seagrove Beach, is that correct?
That's right.
Thank you for coming to visit us today.
No problem. Pleasure.
Tell us about your practice.
Well, I have a general medicine practice, and I'm doing a lot of things with weight loss. I have a new weight loss laser that is called the Zerona laser, and it can take off anywhere from 3 to 9 inches in a couple of weeks.
Really?
So it's been quite...
So this is why you're here. Okay, now I get it.
How exactly does it work?
Yeah,
Is there a way to explain?
Sure, absolutely. It's a laser that is just the right energy to hit the fat cells, but it doesn't cause any burning, doesn't cause any pain. And when fat cells start to die off, they send signals to other fat cells that they're not needed. So even though the laser is targeted towards the belly and the thighs, people lose inches even in the chest, in the neck, in the arms. So we've had some good results. It's very popular in other places. We're one of the first clinics to bring this down here. And it really fits very well with my practice because I do a lot of stuff with weight loss and hormone management. I use a lot of supplements, even injections, meal plans for weight loss. And so this fit in very well. And we've had this now for a couple of months. We've had several people go through it, and we've seen good results with it.
And is it completely non-invasive? I mean, it's a...
They've done a clinical study where they actually had people do the laser, and they had people do a sham laser, which was just a light, and they compared it, and nobody knew what they were getting. It was a double-blind clinical trial where the doctor, the patient did not know, and they saw that there was, like I said, anywhere from 3 to 9 inches of 3 to 9 inches lost, but they saw that there was no side effects at all. People could not tell between the real thing and just the sham laser.
And how quickly do they see the results from it? Is it pretty instant, or?
You see the results within 2 weeks. You do 2 weeks of a treatment, although you can do even 4 weeks. But you see the results. I had a patient, the first patient who went through, lost 5.5 inches when we measured her at the end of 2 weeks. But then you do still lose inches even for a month afterwards, because as the fat cells keep dying off, people do see some results even after that.
So you say you do it for a month or maybe 2 months, or the treatments for that amount of time, and you keep seeing results for a little while. Is this something that can work as a jump start? You recommend it in addition to whatever programs you have as far as eating correctly and exercising and that sort of thing?
Right. Now, you're right. Some people will use it as a jump start. I use a lot of other things as well for weight loss, and this is more for inches. We try to get people's pounds down first, so I use, for example, HCG. There's other lipo injections. Those can be used initially to get the pounds down, and then once we get the pounds down, this can be used to get further inches down as well.
Okay.
But I have some.
So you actually recommend it as a second part of your journey in losing weight.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. But some people will combine everything. When you're trying to beat an enemy, you want to attack it from multiple angles. You don't want to just do one little thing. So,
the fat enemy.
Right. Exactly.
And obviously, if you're going to take the time and money to do something like that, you want to make sure somebody's going to keep up the exercise and keep up the right eating to hopefully sustain the effects that they get from.
Absolutely, you still have to, have a good, healthy diet and exercise. Now, this is better, I think, than liposuction, because in liposuction the fat is just removed, and so the body works towards replacing it. But in this, actually, the fat cells die off, so a signal is sent that fat cells are not needed. So the body works on removing fat cells even in other places, and so that's why you see a systemic effect, which means that it affects the whole system.
Right.
And so it sends a signal to the whole body, whereas in liposuction, just the fat is removed and it can come back more easily.
That's the one thing I've always heard, that if you get liposuction, excuse me, that wherever you have it removed, the chances are it's going to go somewhere else. So you're saying that that does not happen with this procedure as much?
Yeah, you have to stay with a good diet and
right.
exercise, but in my opinion, I think this works in a smarter method, and it really the fat cells die off very slowly, and so when they're doing that, they send signals to other fat cells that they're not needed. So people lose inches even in other places, and they're less likely, in my opinion, to come back than with liposuction.
Now, when you say inch, like you say 5.5 inches, is that like a total? Like I might lose a half an inch here and a half an inch here, and 2 inches here
Right.
and a half an inch here. And
exactly. So that is the total.
I know, because that's confusing to some people. They think, oh, I'm going to get 5.5 inches off my waist.
Right.
No, all
exactly.
over.
And so that first patient lost 2 inches in the waist. I have another gentleman who's going through it, and within 2 weeks he lost 2 inches at his waist, which in the waist, if you lose 2 inches, I mean, that's quite
a lot.
That's quite a bit.
It's quite substantial.
I think 1 inch, right?
Let's get the
make an
Batwing
appointment.
done.
But 1 inch is estimated to be almost like a liter of fat, so losing an inch is quite a bit, and losing 5 inches all over the body is quite a bit of fat that's actually lost.
Well, that's exciting to be one of the first places around here to offer this as well.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
sure,
go on.
It's quite popular in other places. Rachel Ray has had it on her show. The doctor's show did a test case where they actually had somebody come and do it, and they saw great results.
And what is the name of the process again?
The laser is called the Zerona laser. That's
Zerona.
Z-E-R-O-N-A, and they have a great website as well, and it's called myzerona.com.
MyZerona.
Right, exactly. There's a song.
Yeah, we know. We're right there with you, Dr. Bawa.
Catchy.
MyZerona.com. That'll be easy to find anyway.
You can make a whole song.
Now, how do we find you if we're interested?
Well, I have a website as well. It's drbawa.com. We're updating the website, but I'll give you our information. We're on Seagrove. We're in Seagrove Beach.
At what location exactly?
It's right behind Angelina's. There's a big office building right
Yes.
behind Angelina's, next to Cafe 30A.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, and a phone number?
The phone number is 850-534-4170.
And you offer regular medical?
Absolutely. I do the whole gamut. Start with general medicine, and we're doing a lot of stuff with weight loss, but I do a lot of stuff with hormone management. So a lot of times weight gain can be because of hormones being off. So we fix that. So I try to take care of the whole patient, and that's what people come in telling me, that their doctor just didn't, see the whole patient.
Right, the whole aspect of everything.
So, we take it all through.
Easier to solve when you're looking at every avenue rather than just one area of something, I would think.
If you know someone's got your whole health
interest
in mind.
Yeah.
Doctor, it was very, very nice of you to come and join us today. And
very nice to meet you. I'm so glad you stopped by. Very
we're
interesting.
going to have to get in touch. One last quick question. Is it a very expensive procedure?
No, and we do have 6 months no interest financing. The 6 treatments.
So you're willing to work with people?
Well, there's a company that provides that called Care Credit, but 6 treatments are $2,400. But if you do 9, it becomes a little bit cheaper per treatment, so it becomes $3,400, and then it keeps going on.
Awesome.
But the
And
minimum
bathing
is
suit season's only around
It's
the corner.
coming around.
Exactly.
It's coming
right around the corner.
All right. Well, thank you again very much for joining us,
by.
and we'll be giving you a call.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, we're going to have another guest, so please stay with us. And thanks for joining us here on 38 Television on Channel 8. Hit
Catch up on the cool happenings on the Emerald Coast with your fortnightly issue of the Beachcomber. We comb the beaches for our finest our area has to offer in food, music, and local happenings. Best of all, the Beachcomber is always free, no charge, nada, nil, zero, zilch. It's the best bargain on the beach. Find the Beachcomber at fine businesses throughout the area. You can also find us online at www.thebeachcomber.org, Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace.
Graffiti in the Funky Blues Shack, a restaurant and live blues club located in the village of Baytown Wharf at Sandestin. It's family-friendly with an eclectic Italian menu that offers popular classics while you enjoy the hot sounds of cool blues. Graffiti in the Funky Blues Shack.
The French Laundry has been right here in this location for 8 years. We do all of our dry cleaning. We do everything here. We're at 24 Shannon Lane in Santa Rosa Beach, just south of Highway 98 intersection at 393. The French Laundry offers route pickup from Panama City to the Destin Bridge. It's all free of charge. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Saturday for delivery and pickup, 8 to 1. We also last year went to an all-green company. We provide an all-green dry cleaning system. You can actually pour the residue from this onto the ground. It will not kill the grass. It is that safe. It's free pickup and delivery. We're located actually just south of Highway 98 intersection at 393.
The amazing thing about penguins is that when a penguin chooses a mate, a best mate, they stay together for life, no matter what.
Everything looks so dark, and they say we better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In-Between.
Welcome back to Good Morning 30A. We're now joined with Lori Hood of Alaqua Animal Refuge. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And she's here to tell us about a new exciting facility and to clear up a couple things that are going on at Alaqua. Tell us about the new facility and exactly what you have going on over there. It sounds very exciting.
Well, this December we opened our new facility, which consists of a lot of new buildings, new animal housing, a new barn, 6 new dog houses, 2 new cat houses, 4 medical and quarantine buildings, and
That's incredible.
It's like a theme park atmosphere, so it's very family friendly.
Which you were mentioning, which we're going to show on camera.
Map, right? We're going to put up.
That's right.
So you can find your way around Horsetown and Cat Village.
That's right.
How fun is that?
Very fun. So you're hoping to have field trips and bring the kids out to really get, and obviously the more people you can bring the kids out, they'll want to bring their parents back. And
yeah, their parents will love that.
Yeah.
No, you cannot take them on a field trip to the animal shelter.
Always
no.
Good. Always good. Always good. So is it open now for everybody to come and tour through if they would like to see it now?
It is. We're open daily, Tuesday through Sunday from noon to 5.
Okay. And one thing just to clear up so everybody knows, Alaqua still needs the donations. You did get a grant to build this.
We do.
But
we were very fortunate to get a large grant that covered the cost of all these buildings.
But no operational costs.
That's right.
You're still doing practically some out of pocket. And
it is.
And the donations and the fundraisers that you've had thus far through the last year or so, you can't even keep up with the amount of animals that you have, basically.
Well, we turned down 2,800 animals alone last month.
Yeah. So funding is definitely still necessary. Donations, volunteering, everything is still in need at Alaqua.
Very much so.
Very much so. Excellent. Very
okay, and now what's this about? Someplace down on the Emerald Coast, the Emerald Grand? You've got another alternate Just talk.
We do. We have a Destin Adoption Center now. We were fortunate.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. There you go. Thank you.
We were fortunate enough for Peter Boss down at Harbor Walk Village donated a retail store to us. So we're open now Friday through Sunday. We have adoptable pets, dogs and cats, and some retail items from lots of nice people who have donated merchandise artwork, and that kind of thing to raise money for Alaqua.
Awesome.
Now, are the animals actually kept there?
We bring them on Friday morning. We come back and get them Sunday, but most of the time they're adopted, so it's working out fantastic for us.
And are you taking donations for that? If people wanted to bring things there as well, food, or do you just mainly want them to come to your main facility?
It's really better to come to the main facility. Some of the food makes the animals sick, so we have a list, but we have the list online and at both locations for everything we're looking for.
Well, and I think, although we know where it is, but please tell us how to get to the main facility.
We're located on Highway 20.
Right.
Just we're about 4 miles west of Freeport on Whitfield Road in a little town called Portland.
Okay, great. And there was one more thing, but I'm at a loss this morning, so it's up to you. Oh yes, that's right. It was, and that was even my gig. The Animal Control opened a facility recently, and I understand now that they're trying to work with you because they need help.
Well, we're not sure about that yet, but we would certainly provide help if they
asked for it. Okay, because we listened to it on the radio the other day, and we were all like, yeah, but what about? So anyway,
well, we would love to come in and help them with their adoption program.
That's awesome. So
we cannot thank you enough for what you do. I mean, it takes a special person to do the kind of work you do at the capacity that you do. So
thank you.
Anybody who can volunteer, donate anything, please, by all means, get in touch with Alaqua and do your part.
Walking dogs.
It's an amazing thing that she's done.
Coming
Absolutely
out,
amazing.
Pitching some hay. All of those things.
Anything helps.
Now we have a clip that we're going to be looking at. And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Chris Clausen and Carl Ward from Twin Palms Production in Destin filmed a clip about us at the open house, and it showcases our new facility, so we're very proud of that.
I'm impressed.
It's great. It's fabulous.
The facilities are just top-notch and excellent.
These accolades are some of the typical responses from visitors to Alaqua Animal Refuge in Freeport, Florida. Alaqua Animal Refuge is a unique no-kill refuge for more than 200 animals, mostly dogs and cats, but also bunnies, horses, farm animals, and even emus. The heart and soul of Alaqua is founder Lori Hood, whose dream of a loving, safe refuge for abused and unwanted animals has provided the opportunity of a good life for hundreds of animals that would have been euthanized.
Our mission is to find homes for these animals. We get them in, we rehabilitate them if needed, we give them medical attention, we spay and neuter them, and then we find them the perfect home.
During a recent open house at Alaqua, visitors got a chance to see firsthand some of the advances in animal care that define Alaqua Animal Refuge.
It's impressive and it's beautiful, and my children are enjoying seeing the property, and I think we're very blessed to have this in our community.
Just a fabulous addition, and the fact that they are no-kill means a lot to us and to our community, I think.
This day, visitors got to see several new additions at Alaqua. A benefactor provided the funds for several new buildings, including these very unique cat cottages.
That is the prettiest cat.
This is definitely the place for cats to be and be seen while awaiting adoption. Grant funds also provided for new dog kennels.
Hi.
This is the first visit to Alaqua by Michael Timlin and his 3 daughters.
It really just brings a lot of warmth to my heart that they're taking care of all these animals and doing good things, and I love it. I love bringing the kids here. It's a great experience.
That's wonderful.
I'm coming back tomorrow when there's not so many people here.
And what are you going to do?
Look around and hopefully find a dog. Adopt a dog.
Oh, she knows you. Look, she's so excited.
Adoption is the #1 mission for Alaqua. And today, the lucky puppy Lily gets to go home with the Fraser family.
Well, this was a surprise. but we don't have a little girl crying right now, so that's a good part.
And what do you think of your new dog?
Good.
You like him?
You gotta come up with a name.
Lily.
Instead of going home with the Frasers, this frisky, lovable pup most likely would have been euthanized were it not for Alaqua Animal Refuge.
I think it's a fantastic place. It's no-kill shelter. I think I'm all for it. Very supportive of it.
The new facilities at Alaqua include these medical buildings and a Brand new horse barn occupied here by guests at Alaqa's recent open house. The barn will house Alaqua's numerous rescued horses. All of these buildings are part of Lori Hood's Alaqa vision.
It was really important to create a facility that was just a lot of fun for the family to come to and not depressing, and a wonderful place for volunteers to come and for my staff as well.
Yeah, it looks like you succeeded.
I think so.
For more information about Alaqua Animal Refuge and animal adoption, call 850-880-6399 or check out the website at aarflorida.com. For Alaqua TV, this is Carl Ward reporting.
All right, that was a really great piece, Lori. Thanks for sharing that with us. And so we see now that as much contribution as you can get as far as funds. Tell us a little bit more.
Well, we're averaging about $1,000 a day to operate right now, and we're always in need of volunteers and always contributions.
Awesome. So all the information was on the clip, as we just saw, and if you want to help, you want to donate, you want to give your time,
by all means,
please give her a call and go out and see the facilities, and whatever you can do to help. Your help is definitely accepted.
It is.
And appreciated.
Lori, again, thank you very much for being here today.
Appreciate
it. We'll see you again soon, I'm sure.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
With Christine. And her shoes.
And her shoes.
Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club is nestled between the Emerald Coast's favorite attractions. Sugar white beaches and thriving woodlands, we have it all. 18 challenging golf holes with newly renovated greens that wind through the pure white sands, pristine ponds, and lush vegetation of the Santa Rosa Beach area. Extending from the Gulf of Mexico inland, Santa Rosa's sheer beauty and golfing enjoyment is a must for the avid and casual golfer. Golf Magazine calls it the purest golf on the Panhandle. A good breeze is almost always blowing across the course, making even the hottest summer day a good golf day. And by the way, in the winter months, the Gulf warms the air, providing a pleasant golf day, even during those not-so-warm winter months. We offer a fully equipped pro shop featuring a great selection of clubs, bags, apparel, and golf accessories. Breakfast and lunch are served daily in Mulligan's Grill, along with a full bar that is moderately priced. The Beach Club restaurant offers an amazing golf view from any table, plus refreshing outdoor seating on our expansive terrace. The dining room regularly hosts live entertainment and events. Our fun and elegant atmosphere provides the perfect setting for a family night out, lunchtime with the ladies, or a romantic dinner for two. We also offer a full-service bar so you can enjoy your favorite cocktail while watching the most amazing sunsets around. Whether it's lounging around the pool, fine dining with a Gulf view, or strolling along the private beach, Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club is the perfect spot for a golf or family getaway. To find out more, call 850-267-1240. That's 850-267-1240. Or go to santarosaclub.com.
Sunshine Shuttle is a locally owned and operated car service located in Santa Rosa Beach, providing professional airport transportation, charter taxi, and limousines servicing Pensacola to Panama City Beach. Sunshine Shuttle gets you to and from local airports, and Sunshine Limousine takes care of your nights out and weddings. Book online at sunshineshuttle.com or call 850-650-6333.
Welcome back to Good Morning 30A. We are here at the Santa Rosa Golf and Beach Club, which we do broadcast from every Thursday for those of you watching online, which I know there's at least 100. So welcome and thanks for joining us. We are here with Christine Walker, who is the...
Sorry, you go ahead.
You tell us.
Private Events Director
at the Santa Rosa Golf
and
Beach
shoe
Club.
model.
And shoe model.
and shoe model. And she's wearing fabulous bling today. Go on, get it up there. There you go. Perfect.
Well, you might be coming into a very busy time of year right now, I would assume.
Yes, definitely. After the holiday season, most brides, and I think, and their mothers got engaged over the holiday season.
And their mothers?
Yes.
You're having a lot of double weddings this year.
Well, I'm getting a lot of inquiries from the mothers, from brides, that are still in college, and are too busy to, field all these phone calls and questions and whatnot. So, answering a lot of questions from moms.
When does it actually start to gear up, and when do you start? Because I know once the season starts, you guys are pretty much every weekend.
Yes.
2 and 3 times every weekend.
By far, June this year is our busiest month.
It?
Every single Friday.
Another bride.
Every single Saturday.
June.
Yes. And then every Sunday has been booked except for Father's Day.
Wow, and that probably will go as well.
And Mother's Day, I would assume, or did you book Mother's Day too?
No, not Mother's Day. No.
Oh, okay.
May we still have every Friday and Saturday in May have been booked, but I have 2 Sundays available in May.
Are you listening? Are you listening? This is important.
You can do ceremonies here as well, not just the reception. Is that correct?
Yeah, we do a lot of ceremonies on the beach.
Which are beautiful. She does a great job.
We do a lot of ceremonies on the beach, and then we also do a lot of ceremonies on our terrace because it's the perfect way to have a beach wedding without the beach.
Without getting sandy.
Without the sand
yes, without the sand, without that random person walking by in their Speedo or bikini.
We never see any Speedos down here. Excuse me, that got me excited.
But we're very popular for beach weddings because we're not like your normal resort where, they have all the big condo buildings or hotel buildings and stuff where we're pretty bare out here. We're surrounded by 1 private home and 2 beachfront homes.
Yeah, you feel like you're secluded out.
Yeah, so the pictures that you see online on our website of beach ceremonies, that is literally sometimes just it out there.
And it is beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And you guys have we've seen, because we love to come up and watch sometimes. I mean, you guys run the gamut as far as, like you say, on the beach, out there, in here, in the back room. There's so many options as far as if somebody wants to come. What is the biggest size? What size can you handle for a wedding and for a reception?
We can do up to 220, although 175 is comfortable. But we've thrown down with 220 people.
Would be the entire club, though.
Yes,
is that
definitely.
correct? Right.
Anything more than 80, you would have to do the entire club. But we can also accommodate more intimate weddings and receptions for 20 people or less, 50 people or less, with our private room that is also beachfront, sit down dinner in there, or a heavy hors d'oeuvre buffet for less than 30 people. And then of course this year we're doing a lot of ceremonies and receptions out on the terrace. Just
the
for
reception
that.
also.
Yeah.
Wow.
That the terrace can seat up to 80 people. You can have the heavy hors d'oeuvres out there along with entertainment, band. We also will turn it around and we'll do the wedding first, and then the reception, all on the terrace.
And it's amazing what you guys do out there. Last year I remember being on the beach and looking up, and you had
decorated beautifully.
Oh my gosh, the shears that you had. You had a huge crystal chandelier come in. It was incredible. It was beautiful. It's totally
so
you can really create whatever.
Even though it can be less fancy, it can just be as fancy as you want it.
Exactly.
Now you don't just do weddings.
No.
Anything I wanted. We had a 75-year anniversary, or a 50-year anniversary, or a special birthday party, or a girls' night out, or anything you want.
This past Saturday we did a surprise retirement party for one of our members who is a pilot for Northwest Airlines, and in February we're doing a anniversary vow renewal ceremony.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I think we know those people.
So anything you want to do. Well, Christine, how do they contact you directly?
They can visit us on the web at www.santarosaclub.com or Facebook. Become a friend of ours on Facebook. It's Santa Rosa GBC, and
they can call you,
or call 850-267-1240.
Easy peasy. And she is fabulous to work with, and she always does have great shoes on.
Thank you.
She really does.
These are my biggest fans
and
right
truly,
here.
those of us who do actually come and sit and watch, the weddings are absolutely beautiful. Everything is set up gorgeously.
Doesn't miss a thing.
Everything is taken care of. I mean, you see somebody stumbling around for like 1 second before she's on them and helping them go the direction that they need to go. So truly a beautiful experience.
Are we going to be renewing vows here anytime soon?
No.
Why not? Maybe.
Get rid of the husbands, find a new one?
I was going to say, she might get a new one.
We might marry each other. I don't know. Just teasing. We've only been married 3 years. How soon do you need to renew?
You can do it as
so
many.
Fun. Why not?
Josh
There you
Duhamel
go.
and Fergie just did it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, because we don't ever have any of those.
Just
Christine, you're fabulous.
Well, thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
joining us.
Thank you for asking.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you, Ms.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Guys, it's been a fun week, and we've covered about everything we possibly can this time.
I think so. We're still trying to rest up from the Songwriters Festival. That was an incredible success. Thank
Great
you,
weekend.
Jennifer, and everybody.
Be sure to keep checking us out on Channel 8 for 38 Television. The Three Julias, we've got new episodes coming up, and all kinds of fun stuff, so keep tuning in.
Other than that, we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.